Hey guys, this is Bharatwaj with Fonearena.com, and this is the smallest and lightest GoPro ever made, the Hero4 Session. Well, all GoPros are meant to be small and light, but the Hero4 Session takes it further by being the smallest and lightest and also bringing in a new square form factor that is suited for action adventure. So that is the core philosophy of GoPro, if you ask me. Like, they were making small and light cameras that were going in tight places and also were widely used for action adventure scenarios and sometimes even in filmmaking. So it possibly diverted, and the Hero 4 session is bringing the focus back and is also bringing the focus to consumers rather than professionals with this camera. So that's the Hero 4 session in a nutshell. Now we are going to unbox it and show you what it's like in terms of hardware and also give you a first look at everything else. So let's go ahead. The Hero 4 session comes in a typical GoPro box. As you can see, this is the layout that they usually choose to package it, and it also comes with two free accessories. So one is a head strap, which you can use it to strap it onto your head. This is a very common GoPro accessory, and there is also the quick clip that you can use it to use it in anywhere, any place that can accommodate this clip. So that's what you get as free extras. And there is also an offer in Amazon that gives you this Lexa card, that is the 32GB version. It can record at 95 Mbps, which is good for 4K, but this camera doesn't do 4K, so it doesn't matter much. But anyway, back to the Hero 4 session. You can see that the boxes have highlights at the sides and also have what is all inside and all that. So at the back you can see that there are the highlights for the camera's features. Let me get it a bit closer. Now, as you can see, it has a lot of stuff. So built-in battery, records up to 2 hours. I'm hearing it's a 1030 mAh battery. There is an easy one-button photo and video capture. So all you have to do is a tap and it starts recording, and tap stops recording. There is full HD video with 60 frames and 8 megapixel photos. The sensor is a 1x3.2 inch smartphone like sensor. So the dimensions are very smartphone like, but obviously there will be slight differences. And also, as I said earlier, it is the smallest and lightest GoPro yet. And also one more important thing is that the waterproofing is inbuilt. You don't need a case. The GoPro comes with a case all the time, but you don't need a case for this. So over at the sides here, you can see the other featured settings that you get. You get Pro Tune for video, which is great because you get log color and also higher bitrate in that mode. And there is Super View, Auto Low Light and Highlight Tag. So basically, Highlight Tag is marking key moments while recording. So GoPro Session is meant to record videos at a stretch. That's why it's called a session. And most GoPro users use it like that. Mainly the adventure action users. Now in terms of video resolutions, you get 1080p at 60 frames seconds. That's 1920 by 1080. 1440p I'm hearing is 1920 by 1440, which is a weird resolution, aspect ratio rather. And you get FPS of 30 and 25. This doesn't do 4K or even 2.7K. And in terms of photos, it does 8 megapixels at 10 FPS. And of course you have time-lapse intervals. So that's the Hero 4 session, and now let's unbox it. So this is the GoPro Session in its naked avatar. It's pretty well constructed. It's got a very rubbery finish, and as you can see, it is a cube. It's a really good looking cube, I must add. The lens is pretty significant at the front, and it's covered by the usual very hard and durable glass. And of course, this is waterproof. It's not as waterproof as the other Heroes. For example, they can go up to 130 feet with the case on, but without the case, this can go up to 33 feet, if that matters. If you're using this for underwater recording, then it can go up to 33 feet without malfunctioning. You can maybe go deeper than that, but GoPro obviously won't want you to. So that's the cube structure there. You have the battery, which is 1030 mAh, and I think it's not swappable if I'm not wrong. And you can indeed open up the casing for the input and interfacing. Basically, you have the micro USB port for charging. Thankfully, this is a micro USB because other GoPros have mini USB, and of course you can use the phone charger for this. And there is also the micro SD card slot. And yes, the battery is inbuilt. GoPro says that you can get a lot of time, but well, I don't think 1030 mAh is much. But the other GoPros have about 1300 or more if I'm not wrong. So you get a number of buttons for Wi-Fi, the power, and also the recording. So the top is also housing a display. That's the top. There is no top or bottom anyway, but yes, one of those sides occupies the recording button and the display. And also you can use this button to turn the GoPro on or off. So I'm gonna try turning it on. Yes. So you have the select control app. Basically you can do that by using this. So there are two LEDs. You can see one on the back and one at the front. It's really cool because you can use the camera in any way you want, and you have LEDs that indicate whatever you're doing. So now it is ready for setup, and I'm not really doing it right now, but let's take the phone out and do that. So here's the GoPro app, and I am selecting GoPro session. So is this the first time this camera has been connected to a mobile device? Yes. And I think I'm doing it right. Let's see. So now it is connecting to my camera. And there you go, the camera is completely set up. As you can see, it says no SD card. I haven't added an SD card. And if I do, I can definitely record video at 30 FPS. It is in the full HD option, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it does say so. So this is all you get in the display. You get what happens, like if I press recording, there will be timer running, and there will be the battery, the Wi-Fi, and everything else. So that's about it for now. The Hero 4 session is set up and ready, and I'm gonna take it for a spin and let you know later how it is like. So stay tuned for that. Do hit the like button if you like this, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.